Since the subject of the painting is a late November afternoon dune landscape, the light is already getting warmer. That's why I begin with priming the paper with an acrylic base layer of burnt sienna. Burnt sienna is a beautiful reddish-brown color. It will give the painting a warm tone from the start. For the drawing, actually no more than an outline of the dunes and the clouds, I use a Conté pencil. The Conté lines are of a deep black, so they're more visible on this background than the graphite pencils I normally use. Conté is a drawing medium composed of compressed graphite or charcoal mixed with a clay base. Don't you just love Wikipedia? This time I'm not painting the entire surface of the sky blue and then adding the clouds over it like I usually do. Instead, I'm doing the outline of the clouds first. The reason is that the clouds are going to get a warm color, and the burnt sienna background is more helpful in this than the blue of the sky. I'm using a mix of cerulean blue and King's blue light. For some reason, cerulean blue disappeared from my palette. Probably because it's not a very powerful color. It's not for nothing that the Impressionists used it to break up brighter blues, such as ultramarine. It is also exactly why I'm using it here. In the late afternoon light, the color of the sky becomes less bright and tends towards a more greenish blue. Cerulean has just that. The sunlight is coming from the bottom right, which makes the blue of the sky lighter than on the left. That's why I added proportionally more King's blue light to the mix, adding more cerulean blue to the left. At the bottom left, just above the cloud, the sky is lighter again. So I'm adding a little more King's blue light. I'm using one of my small stipple brushes here to do the outline of the cloud, making sure that the contour stays intact. The large stipple brush, and the badger hair fan brush. When creating an underpainting, I almost always follow the same procedure. Applying the colors with a synthetic flat brush, creating smooth transitions with the stipple brush, and smoothing out the texture with the fan brush. Starting your underpainting with smooth gradients gives you a solid base for all the layers that come after. Using a number 6 Da Vinci catstone brush, I do the contour of the cloud. I deliberately paint over the edges, blending the color of the cloud with that of the sky. This creates an intermediate color that prevents the clouds from having sharp edges. In the finished painting there will probably be little of this color visible, but still I want to create a sense of connection between the cloud and the sky right from the start. Because the sunlight comes from the right, the left side of the cloud falls into shadow. I already take that into account in the underpainting by adding a bit of indigo to the mix of brilliant yellow and sepia. The colors at this stage are kinda nice. The blue, the yellow, and the warm brown make a beautiful combination. Maybe I should leave it at this. Nah, better not.